Hello YouTube, B3 here, back another kicking action figure review. We got a cool one today. Another figure from the Power Rangers Ninja Steel Action Hero line. It is Villain Cat O'Clock. I know, absolutely that's dumb. Lots of Toku villains are intentionally kind of stupid. But this one combines one of my favorite things in the world, cats, with one of my least favorite things in the world. Alarm clocks. Actually, he's a wristwatch, but you get what I'm saying. I actually can't survive without my wristwatch. I use the timer and all these different functions on it. I love it. But, yeah, this guy was released alongside Stone Dozer, another villain, who you'll see in size comparisons, and they re-released some other figures. But, yeah, I get all the villains. I actually haven't even watched Ninja Steel really yet, but I get all the villains. Just because I like having Toku villains, you know, and they don't make, I'm just glad that they're making a lot of villains these days, you know? But, Cat O'Clock, about the quality you would expect on one of these guys. Let's zoom out just a teeny tiny bit. Ooh, I'm farting a lot, so pardon the cheese. But yeah, here he is, Cat O'Clock in the, I don't want to say flesh, plastic, I guess. But yeah, he's just a little cheap $10 figure. I know, since when is $10 considered cheap? Mostly just brown and orange. Some of the orange is paint, some of it's plastic. You can see like it should be brown here and everything, but once again, just a little $10 figure. And most of the budget for the villains actually goes into the sculpt, because it's a sculpt they're going to use once and then really not again. So, yeah, you see he's got the back. That you put around the wrist right here for like these twin tails. He's got more paint on the back than you would expect, to be completely honest with you. Look at all that. That's pretty dope. He's got his little paws, his face, grr. I'll show you how accurate he is to the actual design. Here he is on the pack. Here he is on the packaging. So, yeah, very different looking, but for the price and quality, like it's fine, right? For the price, it's fine. What I'm really concerned with is articulation. Yeah, so obviously nothing on the head. There's like not really anywhere you would even move anything on the head. Up and down on the arms, forward and back on the arms. So that's, you know, there. And then in and out on the legs, forward and back on the legs, and a knee bend. About, you know, it's about what you would expect. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that was all over pretty quick. Now let's get into some size comparisons, huh? For our first size comparison of the day, here's Cat O'Clock with some other action hero villain figures. Here on the left, just one of like the basic minions, a Paramonster or Vivix, depending on whichever show you watch, from the Dino Charge action hero line. And then here on the right, the villain I mentioned earlier, that was released alongside Cat O'Clock, villain Stone Dozer, who is also from Ninja Steel. Now we have Cat O'Clock with some heroes, some Power Rangers. Here on the left, another Dino Charge figure, Blue Ranger, just shown with more of a male body. And then here on the right, shown with a female body, one from his line, White Ninja Steel Ranger. So yeah, very Gucci indeed, very Gooch. And some more action heroes for you. Here on the left, we have, from the 2017 movie, Alpha 5. And on the right, shown with a Megazord, because you know these guys grow all bigly. Bigly. The Dino Charge Megazord from, you guessed it, Dino Charge. And that may have been the last of the action hero stuff, but it wasn't the last size comparison. Here is our true final size comparison. Legacy figures. Yeah, there actually are legacy figures in Cat O'Clock's scale. However, they were overpriced, so I only have the MMPR movie team, because that was the only way to get those movie Rangers with that design. And I got them all on clearance anyway, so that's pretty cool. But also because, I mean, this is just another line. This is another line, right? So I want to show them with a different Ranger line also, so you guys can get an idea of how that works. Here on the left, 2017 movie Toys R Us exclusive Red Ranger. And on the right, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink Ranger from Wave 2. So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the villain Cat O'Clock figure from the Power Rangers Ninja Steel Action Hero line from Bandai America? He's about what you would expect. Just kind of a cheaper $10 figure, Probably the only way to get this villain, to be completely honest, though. He might shoot up in price, actually, because lots of the villains from Dino Charge did that, because my guess is Japanese collectors wanted them too, because they didn't get a lot of villains in Japan. But America's getting villains, which is really interesting. So, yeah, pick up a Cataclock if you want. I got mine about as soon as he hit stores in my area, and by my area I mean I had to drive an hour because there are no stores in my area. But yeah, he's neat, but like he's not the best one of these villains I have, but he is really cool. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll be seeing you all later.